Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be, I guess, a discussion type of video. Something that I feel like needs more attention to the subject, because I feel like when you're not fully informed on something, then you have all these misconceptions. I just want to share my story and maybe help somebody who's in a weird situation. So this is like kind of out there, but this is totally like my personality, to just be honest with you guys and kind of just talk about weird things that nobody wants to talk about, especially like sexuality and sexual things. So my thoughts on women watching porn. So I was raised in a religion that taught like self-control and no masturbation and absolutely no porn watching. Porn was like a no-no. Porn was considered like just like a terrible thing to do. It was like addicting, and if you got wrapped up into that, you could get addicted. And like these were the things that I was fed as a child. So I grew up with the mindset that porn was like a no-go. Like porn was not something that your boyfriend should watch, husband should watch, whatever the case may be. So that was always how I like thought. That was my thought process. So like when I'm 16, 17 and I'm getting with my boyfriend, my first love, you know, I was not watching porn, so I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't watch porn. I didn't even know what to expect, and so sex was like on this high pedestal, and I was so nervous because I literally had no idea what was going to happen. Like I'd seen romantic movies and like could get an idea, but I feel like I would have been a lot more informed if I had watched porn. So nonetheless, you know, when I dated my first love, he had a porn collection, like most guys, and I told him, like, no, you can't watch porn, like, that's considered cheating, like, that's the mindset I was raised with. So that whole relationship, like, he didn't really watch porn, and if he did, it was probably behind my back, so I'm sure he watched porn behind my back. So then flash forward to being with Adam. I met Adam when I was 18, and you know, he had, of course, a porn collection like most guys, and I was like, this is so wrong, this is so gross, and like, that was just like what I was raised with. So a couple of years ago, I started just looking into porn on my own, and honestly, it's not even that serious. So it's like, when you take the initiative to like look into something, you realize, okay, it's really not cheating, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just watching people hook up, whatever. Like, I don't consider it cheating. I think that it's normal. I think it's normal in a relationship to have alone time and to like take care of yourself in that way. So flash forward to now, I am definitely a girl who watches porn, and I'm not ashamed or embarrassed. Like, I love it, honestly, and I see no problem with my boyfriend watched porn. And in fact, we've watched porn together. So I really just encourage all girls out there to check it out, give it a chance. It may not be your cup of tea, but you might actually enjoy it. And, you know, don't look at it as like, oh my God, my boyfriend is looking at these girls. But they're looking at other things, and just like the whole visual thing, and just, it's literally not that serious. I just want to put it out there because I feel like a lot of women don't like their men watching porn, but have you actually taken the time to look into it and see it and be like, oh, it's not that bad? If you just don't watch porn and you just assume it's like this terrible thing, then that's a misconception. I think you need to take the time to watch it. And I mean, if you still, after watching it, don't want your man to watch it, then so be it. But the thing is, guys are visual creatures. Women are emotional. We don't really need that visual as much as men do. So I feel like, honestly, you just need to like not be controlling in that aspect. The only time you need to be controlling is if your man's watching porn, and I repeat, he's watching porn 24/7 and not giving you any sex. Like, that is wrong. But as far as like him watching porn and hooking up with you, or you guys watching porn together, that's totally, totally okay. So I'm going to drop this conversation because the mailman's gone. So yeah, that's just like something I wanted to come on here and talk about, because I think it's like a taboo subject, and a lot of females don't feel comfortable talking about it. And you know, I was a girl who didn't let their boyfriend watch porn. I never watched porn. I never like masturbated. And honestly, how are you going to know how to come if you don't masturbate? You're never going to know. Like, it's something that you need to do, and I think that you need your own time to like explore and like know what you like, if that makes sense. I don't think like there's anything wrong with that unless all you're doing is masturbating and not giving your other partner sex, then that's wrong. But if you're doing both, like I don't see anything wrong with that unless it's interfering with your sex life. So tell you females who are anti-porn but have never watched porn to actually take the time to watch it and then make a decision on it, because I think it's a huge misconception and it's like considered cheating in a lot of relationships. And honestly, cheating is when you're hooking up with somebody else. These guys are not hooking up with these girls through the screen. They're just watching them get screwed, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you guys won't because you guys are assholes and you like to give thumbs down and you guys don't like that I'm so blunt. But like honestly, this is just how I am. I don't really care. I think that these things need to be talked about and I don't think they should be so taboo because sex is like what everybody does. It's how we make babies. It's completely normal. It's not something that should be shied away from talking about. It's like, come on, like. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys. We got some stuff. I'll show you guys later. I'm trying to get to an ATM because this place closes soon, so we got to get to an ATM like stat. So we got to the